Hello and welcome to this brand new video. This is your host Richard Huntley speaking, and today we're going to be looking at how to reduce your waist size. It's one of the real problematic areas we've got hitting society nowadays all over the world, and lots of the health diseases come from your waistline. So really knowing how to reduce it is key, and in today's video I'm going to break down step by step in this presentation format so that you can jot down everything with your pen and paper or on the computer while you watch this video. So it's all laid out step by step for you. Hey, and if you haven't already picked up your 7-day fat loss formula plan, you can click on the link just in this video here, on the link below, and you can download it for free. It's going to set you up for the next 7 days. So let's get started here. Shrinking your waistline. Let's get down to it. Five main steps here that we're looking at. So the first thing is to remember that first you want to strip away the fat, but really what you want to strip away with your diet. So before you even start on the workouts or anything, let's get your diet on point. Make sure that you're eating the right type of clean foods that's going to help you. It's going to set you up for success, because you can do all of these great workouts, yeah, and you're going to put yourself in fat burning mode. But if you counteract that with eating a little junk, you're really wasting your time. You want to make sure it's a complete way of living. So it doesn't mean you're going to have to be very strict like a monk the way you eat. Not at all. You can still eat delicious foods. And in my 7-day fat loss formula plan, I actually give you a list of foods what to eat, and I break it down step by step for you what to avoid most of all. But a general rule, the second step here is to eliminate sugars in your diet. So you don't really want to mess up with your hormone levels, especially insulin, which I'm sure you've heard a bit about. And if you haven't, that's your fat storing hormone, which is going to fill up your fat cells. So you definitely don't want them to chuck all the glucose in there. It's no good. So the third step also is the hidden sugars and your carbohydrates. A general rule is to go below the 120 grams, but just make sure that when you're on your workout days, you want to have some good carbs, sweet potatoes, things like this. It's all good, but just stay away from all of the whites, the white pastas and things like this. It's not so good for you. You just want to go more on the ingredients of eating your meats and your good veg, nuts, things like this. But you can get really creative, start to use spices as well. If you're going to use sugar, you want to use the natural sweeteners, stuff like stevia, xylitol, things like that's going to be a lot better for you, and it's going to keep your hormones at bay rather than going for the old white sugar, the table sugars. That's not so good. So stay away from that and try and be smart. Be smart switchers. Smart switchers is definitely the way to go. Moving on to the next step, fiber foods help push through the false belly fat. When I say false belly fat, some people are a little bit confused what that means. What it is basically just a build-up of waste trapped in your stomach, in your colon, and it's definitely going to give you that bloated belly look. And you don't want that. You'll be surprised just by eating clean for a week, you'll see a deflation in your belly. It will just shrink down. People are quite surprised with it. What it is trapped waste over time build-up. It's not really nice to talk about, but it's the truth. So get your fiber in there. Let's help get rid of all that false belly fat, and you're already going to start to see a shrink in your waistline, which is fantastic. And then the last step, your mother was absolutely right when she told you to eat your greens. You'll grow up to be a big, strong boy or girl, whatever you are. But here's the thing. Greens are great, packed full of fiber. Some of the greens I like, green vegetables, are broccoli. I also love my asparagus, kale, spinach, just like good old Popeye. He was right when he ate spinach. But things like this is what I call superfoods, super greens. So eat loads of them and get full with them as well. Have them with your meats. You'll be good to go with that. So here's the thing with shrinking the waistline is you need to make sure don't get caught up in all of you needing fancy stuff, and you see you need all these big gadgets and gizmos and equipments to really sort your abs out. You couldn't be further from the truth. You don't. Okay, you don't need all of these ab buzzabouts. The ones where you have to strap it to your stomach and it magically tones your stomach or whatever it does. Don't get caught up all in that. Alright, you can do it without any equipment at all. Number one is getting your foods right, like I've mentioned before, and then number two is exercising smart. You don't need to do a load of crunches or sit-ups to lose belly fat. Okay, once you get your belly fat levels down, your fat levels over your abs down, you're going to start to be able to see your abs, and then you can start to work on specific ab targeting exercise, which is really going to pop those abs out a little bit more. And stay away from all of those gadgets and gizmos. People are just trying to make money off you for that. So stick with things like natural bodyweight exercises. You know, they win every time. So there's a quick guide for you, but to continue the process of really learning so I can give you step by step the plan, you want to click on the link in this video here or on the link below if you're watching it on an iPad or a mobile device, and I'll give you my 7-day fat loss formula plan for absolutely free. People all over the world are having great results with this. They're dropping 3 to 5 pounds each and every week. So if you want to drop that in the next 7 days, go ahead and click the link. You pop in your email and I'll send it over to you for free. So make sure you watch this video again, get your pen and paper out, jot down the notes or the little diet tips I gave you as well today, and also don't get caught up on needing all this exercise equipment. You really don't to get abs. You know, abs first of all are made in the kitchen, but then you can hit targeted ab exercises to really shrink your waistline. Before you know it, you know, you'll be changing your trousers, you'll be going down sizes in your belt. Before you know it, you know, you'll be really, really trim. And that's what we're aiming for. You know, summer's coming up, let's get trim for it. So that's all for today. I will see you guys in the next video, and click on the link below and I'll see you in the inside.